Hello everyone and welcome to the highlight video for the Montreal Expos' first game in the National League Championship Series, where we were taking on the Red Bombers at the Big City Stadium in a big-time matchup. And things got off to seemingly a slow start until in the bottom of the first with 2 outs, Keisha Phillips hits a little dribbler that does enough for her to get the infield single. She then steals second base when Vladimir Guerrero hits what should be a pop-out to the catcher, but it is mishandled, and now we have first and third with 2 outs for Ernie Steele, full count, and he hits another little dribbler. This one just gets past the pitcher who misplays it, and we are able to steal a run in the bottom of the first. But we were not done as Annie Frazier comes up 2-2 count, and she gets a hold of one, a beautiful line drive single to the center fielder, and Vladimir Guerrero is able to score from second base. A wonderful at-bat and a wonderful piece of hitting. So as we go to the bottom of the second, it's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Again, this time it's Dante Robinson just barely beating out the throw from the pitcher there, and that sets up Pablo Sanchez to hit an undergrounder, which goes to right field, and Dante Robinson is able to score on the play, an RBI double. That brings up Keisha Phillips, and she also hits an undergrounder. This one goes to left, and Pablo Sanchez, just a slight delay at third base. Doesn't seem to be a problem, but he is barely thrown out. So it's 3-0 as we go into the bottom of the third. Mikey Thomas with first and third and 1 out hits a flyout to center field, but it is enough to score Vladimir Guerrero from third for the sacrifice fly. 4-0. We're looking good, but first pitch of the top of the fourth, Sophie Meyer reminds us that this game is far from over as she hits a home run to left center field. Keisha thought she might have a chance at it, but it does sneak over the fence to get the Bombers on the board. And in the bottom of the fourth, when we have first and second and 1 out, threatening again, Keisha Phillips hits a lazy fly just behind second base, and Dante Robinson is easily doubled off, giving the Bombers some more momentum, which Yvonne Carter uses to leg out an infield single. A little confusion onto whose ball that was, and later in the inning, first and third, Anna Goudreau unleashes an undergrounder of her own, and this one goes over the fence for a ground rule double, scoring one game now 4-2. We do get another out, but this time Sophie Meyer is up again, and she hits an undergrounder. This one stays in the park, and it scores to a game-tying 2-run single, and the game would be 4-4 for a while until the bottom of the seventh. Pablo Sanchez leading off with an infield single, and then after a great battle with the pitcher Ingrid Dahlman, Keisha Phillips gets a hold of one, sending it to deep right field, and it has just enough to make it over the fence for a go-ahead 2-run home run. Just an impressive piece of hitting. A lot of great at-bats in this game. You may have noticed that the pitcher Ingrid Dahlman was over 100 pitches at this point. Lot of great battles, a high-quality contest. In the top of the eighth, Luann Louis gets a measure of revenge, striking out Sophie Meyer with a crazy ball after she had done the damage in the earlier innings. In the bottom of the eighth, looking for some insurance, Dante Robinson hits a nice ground ball past the second baseman, easily getting the single, and then the first pitch to Pablo Sanchez is destroyed to left field, gets a hold of it, and sends it over the fence for a massive 2-run home run that doubles the lead to 8-4 with only the ninth inning still to play. And this was the moment where we finally felt pretty secure that we were going to get the win However, that did not mean we were going to let off the gas as Ernie Steele comes up with 2 outs, Keisha Phillips on second base, and Ernie Steele hits this one off the wall in center field for a long RBI single that pushes the lead to 9-4. The Bombers did their best in the top of the 9th. Their main victory being that Luann did not get to 20 strikeouts. She was stuck on 18, little over-aggressive here as we easily throw out the runner at second base, and then the next batter comes up and hits a line drive straight to Pablo Sanchez, and that is that. We get the victory in Game 1, 9-4, our 3rd win in a row in these playoffs. Looking good to potentially make the Backyard World Series. However, we know the Bombers will be desperate in game number 2 and that we will have to play our absolute best to get the job done.